But anyway, there's also Mateni. There was all sorts of crazy news this week. So it all started with an APP. So what an APP is an annual performance plan that government departments have to do every year. So at the start, or rather at the end of a new year, the government will draft an annual performance plan for the next year.
Yeah. For the next financial year.
For the next financial year. So, but what happened, Martin, with this particular APP is that this APP went viral. Like, this is the first time I've seen an APP going viral. But there's a reason why this APP went viral. This annual performance plan.
It went viral.
It went viral because, Martin, the contents of that APP are concerning. And one particular thing that people are not happy about, and it's the APP of the Department of Arts and Culture, is the supposed 22 million flag that is supposed to be constructed by the department. I guess in celebrating or commemorating the country.
Yes.
And in fact, this guy, what's his name? Sorry, then Natim Teto, the minister of the department, went on television on specifically ENCA, where he went to justify the hefty price tag that is attached to this flag. So there is a video, people can go check it out. We cannot play it here. In the video, JJ, who is the presenter, is asking Natim Tetwa to justify the flag. I'm just giving you guys a background. And Natim Tetwa goes on to mention, in his opinion, the importance of having this flag, right? He mentions that this flag is going to be huge, firstly, to justify the 22 million rand.
Yes.
He mentioned that this is going to be a huge flag that is going to be visible both at night and during the day. According to him, the education should not stop because it's night, because that's what people do. They go outside and
look for the flag and be like, the $22 million flag.
Rents.
Rents.
Yeah. So he also mentioned that this flag is gonna revive the steel industry. He used this because according to him, they're gonna need a lot of metal, to build this monumental flag. So what he is saying is that as a result of all of these factors, so the 22 million rand is justified. But Martin,
22 million.
All hell break loose on social media. It started with Bona Mateba, who was all over this. Under she quote tweeted the ENCA thing and said, "Fire this man with immediate effect." And then, like, all hell broke loose from there. Then came Robert Marawa, Penny Libiani said, something to the extent of, how do you guys think the Eiffel Tower was made, or the Statue of Liberty in New York?
Is she protecting
the government? Of course. Penny Libiani is dancing for what does Malema say? Dancing for food or dancing for
What are you dancing for, Penny? You are dancing. But you know what? One of the things that I want to mention here is that we have graduate unemployment.
Oh,
let's not forget that. We have a huge backlog of graduates who are supposed to be employed, but they are not employed. Then when you just come with a flag and they're supposed to build it for 22 million. Can't you go for something? Even a million is not.
It's not justifiable.
It's not justifiable.
It's still, in my opinion, not justifiable. The million rand, even if you come and say
yes, who gonna work outside and say I'm gonna see the flag at night? I just wanna learn something about this green color and this red color. Who gonna say there's no even information that you're gonna learn? You're gonna see a flag, a regular flag.
Exactly. So yeah, I don't know what Penny Leban. So Penny Leban was trying to justify it to say, oh no, but all these things happen all the time, and there are these monumental things like the Eiffel Tower, and she's talking about developed countries. Well, to be fair, she also mentioned the Brazil, which is a developing country. But when Robert Marawa came back and shut her down and said, the things that you're talking about,
they were not flags. Eiffel Tower is not a flag.
Do you understand? When you have to justify the cost, like you cannot justify a cost of a flag 22 million rand. But when you say I want to build the Statue of Liberty, then that makes sense when you say 22
Yeah,
million.
because now the bricks gonna be bought, and
exactly.
Eiffel Tower. You know how long is the Eiffel Tower?
Exactly. As just to say, they were not flags.
They were not vanity projects in a struggling economy of mass youth unemployment caused by a thriving government.
A thieving government.
Oh, a thieving government.
Yeah. And here's some leisure reading where then he references articles where people, when these monumental things were being built, people expressed a dissatisfaction. For why are you spending money on this ridiculous
ridiculous
he refers to as vanity projects. Yeah.
things.
So even those things, people have even done
their opinion. They gave their opinion on why these things are being built. Why?
Yeah, people have done these things that you feel online.
Surveys.
Yeah, to say destroy these things, take these things down. We don't want them. They don't represent us, the people. So according to the thing that he referenced to, I believe it's the Wikipedia article, is that the Eiffel Tower is supposed to be torn down after 20 years. So even then, people still wanted this thing to. So it's firstly, it's not a flag. They are not the same thing. But also, people don't exactly like the things that Penny is continuing to mention in order to defend the government with regards to this thing. But Martin, what I wanted to talk about, specifically with the story, it's, for me, this thing showed me the power that celebrities have.
Yes, because Bonang Matheba, just broke hell broke loose after Bonang was like, what are you doing? Why are you not paying artists when they were in severe situation during the COVID-19?
Yeah.
You come back and say 22 million.
It's maddening. But in fact, they are so powerful that the minister himself had to do a press release, Martin.
You are not taking things down and withdrawing. You are doing some press release. You are justifying it.
But the press release, Martin, and this goes to show the power that celebrities could have on politics. The power. The press release states that the ministry is going to essentially review the entire process of doing this flag. So they are walking back their intention.
Oh, they'll be like, okay, we did something wrong, now let's go back.
Yes. So they say, in striving to transform the cultural and heritage landscape of our dramatic society, the department will continue to be driven by the pursuit of socio-economic dividend for the country, as well as the historical symbols, spiritual and aesthetic values and identity of the democratic South Africa and its people. As we pursue this path, it is hoped that disclosures will reflect the deeper around these factors. But the most important thing was where they said this whole entire thing will be reviewed. Martin, this was such a big thing that even the president himself, President Ramaphosa, said, we listen to the people and we might not do this entire thing.
Yes, because it's the government of the people, for the people, by the people. That's democracy.
Yeah, but I'm glad you said that. But it appears, Martin, it's by the people when people who have money and people who have prominence complain, the government listens.
Yes, it means now we're supposed to complain every time in order for the government to behave.
And God forbid a celebrity doesn't have a problem with the government initiative. That means it's continuous. Because if it was me, Martin, a regular person like me, complaining to the government, do you think the government would have listened to me?
They won't listen to you.
Because I complain every day, to be frank.
Yeah, and when you complain, it's nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna listen to him. Anyway, we're gonna continue with our 22 million flag.
Yeah, man, she really did. Bonang and others literally take down the entire APP or one.
I think,
sector
you
of
know,
the
for some reason, congratulations to Bonam for doing that. We appreciate you for saying things as they are.
Yeah, and I hope you will continue to use your voice for good, because my complaints with celebrities in politics is that they never use their voice for good. We will see where come election, they will be paid to say something about this very party that they are complaining about.
Yeah, they're gonna say, hey, go post, and then celebrity post gonna be so awkward. I'm going to vote for this party. I don't know why, but I'm going to vote for it.
Yeah. So, but that's the story, Matane, of the monumental flag, and I'm glad that they're taking it down. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, let them take it down. Let them. I think taking it down and returning it back to its original owners is not gonna take 100,000.
No. The
Even
flag
less
is
than
actually
that.
not built. I'm glad.
Oh, it's not. It's not. It was a
plan.
way of. Okay.
Yeah, it is a plan to say we are gonna build it. They were gonna spend
Oh,
5 million
okay.
on just a feasibility study to ensure that the ground is fine.
Oh, okay. Then they start building.
Yeah,
the
and then 17
million
million was gonna be spent on the construction of this flag.
of this flag.
I'm glad that they're reversing their decision, Matane, and